Well, hey there. I told you I was going to be back with another card. I have not given up. I am going down fighting for those 14 cards in 14 days. So I'm coming with you with another shaker because I wanted to. I found a piece of acetate that will work. Although I not only did I find that piece of acetate that'll work, but Dingaling forgot she had a package of acetate. So we are good to go for a little bit, although I am going to still order. And this is not the package that I'm talking about that I had. I know I have another package of 8.5 by 11s rattling around here somewhere. But I'm going to do a square card this time. I'm pulling out my love sentiment from my, which one is it? It's right here. I should not have put it away because I did want to show it up. But it's my Diamond Press set. You've seen me use it before, so now I'm really doing some serious mixing and matching of my sets because this is the month, and this is Elvis being nosy. This is the folder, the embossing folder of the month from this month from Spellbinders. I don't know that I've used it yet or not. I can't remember now, to be perfectly honest. And the things that I had forgotten, people could fill volumes. And then I grabbed one of the hearts from this that I ended up not using yet. But I will come back and use it. So I'm pulling a heart. We are going to make a shaker card. And Elvis, meanwhile, is going to park and figure out where he's going. Oh, no, he's going to steal paper. No, he's not. So I want you to give me a second because I'm going to go about and grab. I'm going to cut my panel down to the size I need it. My acetate. And I'm going to come back and grab and Vic the cat. And bring Old Faithful over here because it's the one thing I know will emboss this folder. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I had to do a little bit of fiddly farting because I wanted to test this embossing folder with my Big Shot. And I really had to play with it a bit. Ultimately, I hit on the right sandwich, which is my platform and my two magic mats. Are the only way this thing is going to feed through and emboss. I could have tried the Empress, but I had to move a bunch of stuff around. I didn't want to deal with it. So we're going to the crank method and what works. And there you go, because I'm old school. I'm going to very quickly just give it a quick spritz of my paper. And then we are going to go ahead and get that folder in here. And I'll probably trim this down a little bit because I've gone 6 by 6 on this. No, I think I went 5.5 by 5.5. I may have to go even a little bit smaller just to get this centered right, because I think I'm going to go off the edge. No, it looks okay. I don't know. We'll see. What's the worst I can do? I have to trim a smidgen off. Oh my goodness. But let me, whoopsie. I do have to, it does, it's not exactly content with this sandwich, but it does work. I'm interested in seeing, because I do plan on getting the Platinum 6 and seeing how we do, what the sandwich is for their embossing folders, because if anybody has the right, there we go. There it is. It looks really, really, really good. So give me a second. We're going to go ahead and, because you know how I say, if you're going to do 1, do 2 or 4. This time I just did 2. I'm like, I am just kind of burning out here. On this, I am really, really pooped. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, but I'm going to make 14 cards no matter what. There's the deal. That's going to be the deal, because that's what I said. If I go a day or 2 behind, oh well. As is one of my Valentine cards that came back, that I sent out, came back because apparently I missed a digit in the zip. I mean, I literally left a digit off. Do you think they could have put that, looked at it? Oh, for Pete's sake. Postal Service is just like, I'm going to have that out with my daughter. Who's a rural mail carrier. So anyway, there you go. We've got these 2 done. And come on. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to move my Big Shot right here to the floor where I will certainly trip over it. And now here's the interesting thing. This might have backfired on me because I was all heck fired. And I've got to die cut this, which means I've got to run it through the machine, which means I may. This just backfired on me. Because what happens when I die cut this? I'm going to flatten my hearts. Because I'm an absolute blithering idiot. See, I'm telling you, I'm toast and I'm tired. So let's see what happens. We're going to run it through and see what happens to my die cutting. You know, what's the worst that can happen? I'm going to retape this segment then. It's like, jeez. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Okay, let's see what happens. This sandwich, I know what it is. Where are my plates? Here's one plate. Where's the other plate? I know I set it aside here, right around here. Ah, it was right there. All right, let's see what happens when we die cut this. Maybe the die protects it. Actually, nothing's happening right now because there's not enough pressure on it right here. So it's all safe. Where is the shim? It's right here. But this is where we're gonna run into trouble. But let's see. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. There we go. Well, yes sirree, Bob. We're okay. It worked out. So there we go. So now I can go ahead and die cut my other panel. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready to rock and roll with this one. We have got our die cut. I cut this down, trimmed this down a bit just so that it fits. And of course, you know me, I mark everything up now because that's my jam. Except it didn't work. Wait a minute. Oh, did I do this before? Oh no, never mind. But so this will go on top, but this is going to go behind it. That's why these lines are marked. Because I didn't do the other set of lines. Whoa, I'm slacking. But this is going to go on the background. I'm going to put my acetate on my panel here, and then I'm going to put foam on. I'm going to use up this foam on principle, even though I am not a complete fan of it. But I'm going to take a moment, and those who have not tuned in and seen me do it, to get to see my level of OCD. Where did my pencil go? There it is. Ha 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 ha. It's easier for me to square this off and center it when I'm holding it without having to try to, excuse me, hover and try to keep it from sticking down where I don't want it to. So this is good, I think. Oopsie, and I moved it. Anyway, it's like, wee. See, this is what I just hate doing. This is why I normally try to do this off camera, so I'm not chewing up, you know, camera time doing this. But I'm just going to draw just really light little lines, and this will tell me where everything goes. No, but you know what? Before I do that, let's go ahead and apply our acetate panel. Where is my little Cricut tools over here? That's one of the things I like to use. I use it for, before it became, it's so funny, I think I was broke out this Cricut tool far before, way before I actually started using my Cricut, because it came in so handy for things like this, for peeling up stuff. It's like, oh my goodness. And I do plan on going back and breaking out the machine. I really, really want to go and work with my scan and cut and show how we can make it work with stamps, mainly so that you can back off on buying the stamp and die concept. That's the entire for me, that's the only reason I bought the scan and cut, really, because I have the silhouette and I'm really rusty on my silhouette as well. I have not broken her out in quite a while. I don't know why I'm turning her, because this thing is 4.5 inches square no matter how you look at it. So, but it seemed better the other way, right? So there, I just remove it. And this is not super sealed, so obviously I can push off the air anyway. So, but that's a quickie way to put it on. I saw this done on YouTube. It's done on YouTube, and oh my gosh, it's awesome. Now, I think actually this is going to be easier if I do this now. Our friend is back. Look, I was planning on using the other love. Where is it? Do I have it hanging out here? This love. The die is still hanging out here because I haven't used it yet. But it is such a skinny, I forgot how skinny it is. And I'm going to have shakers and whatnot behind it. And even though I really wanted this love as wide as I could get it, it's not, it doesn't, I'm not feeling it. So I brought back our friend, so I'm not feeling unloved. I'm so sorry, Die and Cut. I'm coming, bringing back our friend from the Gnomes and using this one because you can see it a little bit. To me, you see it better? and but it doesn't at the same time take up a lot of space, because of course the point is you want to see your shaker bits. But since I'm doing this right now, when this is lying flat, it's probably the best time to glue this guy together, or glue this guy down. So how badly can I go? How much of a mess can I make? We doubt this, huh? Oh no, wait a minute, glue started to come out. Is it unclawing? Yeah, there it is. I just want to make a nice little puddle of glue. And let me break out my favorite tweezers for when just to move this guy around and pick it up. But I want to press him down into the glue so he picks up plenty of glue. But I don't want to touch it with my fingers, because then I'll get glue. See, as is, I forgot to do this before I touched it again. Because no matter what, you can't help it, you get glue, but you're getting less glue on it this way than I would with my fat fingers, and it would just get stuck to my hand. That's the other thing. So now I've got that glue applied. Now let's kind of eyeball this. I think I'm going to call it good right there. Let me look. It looks it's maybe not perfect, but perfect's only God, guys, okay? Just I'm putting that out there. Everything else, we fall short. Oh, he's pretty. And I now put him right down here. My little wipes. Let me pick up that little puddle. I do have two. I have a second one all cut out and ready to go. But I'm not going to do him now. He can wait until later. This is probably going to be fodder that I take with me to work at my mother-in-law's house, or when I go to my mom's and I want to work on something. I'm going to get these all made up. All these extras that I've been cutting will all get made up. Sorry. So now we have our little, and there is a smudge. I wonder if I can get it out carefully. Oh yeah, it's coming right out. So hang on a second. I didn't realize, and I just caught it, that I smudged some glue. But it's coming up just with the microfiber towel. And the microfiber towel for the win. Yeah. There we go. Did it come up? Yep. Okay. So now we are ready to apply the foam. So I'm going to go all the way around on the outside first. Because that way it'll give it extra oomph. And because I just want to use this stuff up. Since I'm not necessarily a huge, monstrous fan. It is wider. I will have to say that. It's thicker, and I like that. But if it came also like like a 1/4 inch, because this is I think this is like 3/8 inches. This is not a 1/2 inch. I think this is 3/8 of an inch. Yes, it is. It's 3/8 of an inch. So it's a nice in between, but what I don't like is that you just can't cut it in half. It's just very, very foamy. I don't know how to say. It's very soft. So in that respect, for what I like to do, it's not very easy to deal with. And look, I just about used up one card. I've used up most of the roll here, but that's because also it's very wide. Now, what I'm going to do, just to take up some of the space, I'm going to do that here so that I can keep my shaker bits in the heart, so that it has less places to go. There we go. And I'll do that here as well. Up top, I'm okay with that. But since I intend on making this also a tent fold, because that apparently is my thing now. See, and this is like, look at that. I just wanted to pull it up, and it's pulling completely apart. Okay, there we go. So I'm not a fan. And I'll be honest with you guys. I would rather say, yeah, no, don't get this stuff. Save yourself, even though it was very cheap. I think I paid $1 on one of the spell binders. But I am not a fan of it. Okay. Put that all, I'm smushing that all down, and then where is my baby powder? I go all the way around, and I'm not convinced. Well, no, sequin won't get by there, so we're okay. I am wanting to go all the way around with this just to make sure. I'm not very convinced about those little. So let's see. Since I know for a fact that they're really squishy, I know I can do that. I know it's gonna work because this is a squish. That's the word. This is the squishiest foam I have ever dealt with. Okay, and there. I just want to make sure it doesn't go into that spot. Okay, so now we've got that done. Put that down. And now we can apply the panel. Whoops. I have a mess here, my goodness. Okay, there. There we go. Sorry for the housekeeping there. Now we're going to take, Big Mama, I haven't done the switch yet. I'll probably take some time tomorrow, the next day or two, and switch the roll. I'm going to switch tape machines to see if that makes a difference. See, that's why I don't like starting in the corner, and I do the funkiness I do. Just so I have a little bit of purchase. And really, I could probably just get away with not picking up those corners because it's not like, again, we need this card to survive the zombie apocalypse. I seriously doubt it's going to make its way to the Smithsonian. So, okay, we're going to put that, there we go, line it up into that corner. I know this horsiness is coming over. Line it up to that corner. We have picked up a cat hair. Look how shocking. Ow. It stabbed me. Okay, I'm going to pick up. I want to get that. Okay, there we go. I got it. Do not need cat DNA. And then we are literally ready for this panel. But do you think I might want to grab some shaker bits? Oh, she's so pretty. And it's very white. Very, very simple. Kind of lame. I don't know if I want to say that. I'm just like, at this point, I'm just toasty. I'm just a little toasty around the edges here. So, okay, it won't do me much good to put a bunch of red hearts in there because I have a red background. I might have rethought that, but you know what? Hang on a second. Let me grab some of my gold sequins. Okay, I am back. I have got all the thingamajigger, the release papers off except for that one little inky dinky one that I don't care about. And now I am ready to just line it up. I've already double checked that I've got this lined up the right way because I want it to be temp fold. So there we go. I got that down right there. And there you have it. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better when I put it all together. I don't feel so bad. I love it. I really, really am pleased with this one, but it still needs our sentiment. So let me really quick though go in here and remove my pencil lines. There we go. Come on. I think I lined it too well. Now I can barely reach it. I wonder if this guy will take them out. I've never tried it on pencil. I tried on everything else. Well, of course it's going to work. I'm such a dingbat. Okay, and we'll take this one out too. There we go. Crisis averted. And the crowd goes wild. Okay. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Yes. I love it. Absolutely love this guy. All he needs now is a sentiment. So we're going to put on this one, it'll be Happy Valentine's Day. And then on the other one that I'm not making now, it will say, Be My Valentine. So I'll put it together with that one. I have a Ziploc bag literally full of bunches of cards that need to be assembled. There we go. But this one we will do right now. I'm going to put that sentiment right here. I'm going to pop it down. Here's my tweezers. Without the release paper, thank you very much. And we'll just center. I mean, oh my goodness. There we go. I could just do it this way and save myself a lot of irritation and aggravation. I think that's good. There we go. So we have our sentiment down. I just really love, although there's a part of me, I don't know if I want to put any sequins on the outside. I mean, if I did, it wouldn't be those. It would be the white ones. Let's take a peek. Let's take a, I'm like kind of sort of on it. I almost like it. And I'm that way about it. I'm kind of funny about putting sequins and stuff on the outside of these, although I know they're terribly, terribly popular. So I'm like 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other, but let's see, let's put a couple down here and see. So we're going to do it. We got to do it in threes. And then over here, kind of, I don't know. I don't know, people. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Let's go here. It's okay. And I hit them that way to get some of them to flip over. I'm not feeling it. You have somebody, I'm sure, out there is screaming at me right now. But I'm going to leave well enough alone until my inspiration hits. And I don't know, but right now, I'm going to let the sparkle on the inside of the card speak for it. And then I'm also going to stamp my sentiment on the inside. I do not know what that's going to be right now. So I'm going to leave well enough alone as well for right now. Although I will stamp the back of it with my... Oh, and by the way, guys, if you are interested in this stamp that I use, what I make with my hands, I give with my heart, Diana found it on Amazon. I asked her and she sent me the links. I'm going to put those links in the description below. They make it both in a wood and in a cling. I think I'm going to pick up another cling. I'm going to pick up a second one just to have it because I'm paranoid that way. And they're not that expensive. I think the cling is like $7. So run and get it. But I will link you down below in the description, okay? But other than that, hopefully you enjoyed this. I did. It was easy. I needed an easy card. I've been like stressing myself out with all of this. So if you did, then go ahead and give me a like and drop me a comment if you want to see more, because I've got one more card coming, okay? And it's going to be a good one. Then subscribe and ring the bell because I will be back. And otherwise, guys, then just go out and craft your heart out. Make beautiful things. And don't forget that here in the Crafting Corner of Madness, we're all a little mad here. So craft the madness with me. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.